Vote for Michael Hopkins for President 2028. I'm putting an end to abortion, reforming our prison system, cutting the corporate tax rate, getting Bibles in schools, and ending property tax. Voting for me in the 2028 presidential election. Here are the key issues I would address. Abortion. I believe that life begins at the heartbeat. Doctors consider a person clinically dead when their heart stops beating and there's no electrical activity. Similarly, when a baby's heart is beating, it has electrical impulses and can feel pain. In second trimester abortions, the baby can feel pain when its arms and legs are ripped off. I aim to put an end to this practice. Prison system. Prisons in America charge varying amounts, with some states like Massachusetts charging up to $300,000, according to Microsoft Copilot. The average person makes around $30,000 a year, so these costs are outrageous. We need to reform the system to ensure fairness and reduce the financial burden on the state and individuals. My mother lives on a $10,800 Social Security check, yet the prisons say they have to have $30,000 to $300,000 to house one person in a concrete box. It may at most cost $20,000 per person, but definitely not $30,000 to $40,000 to $100,000. They're making millions of dollars locking people up. Maybe with the funds saved by prison costs reduced, the generated revenue can go to Social Security to help out our elders, who work so hard to make our country this great. Corporate tax. The current corporate tax rate is 32%. By lowering it to 10%, corporations would have more revenue to reinvest in their businesses, creating more jobs and reducing homelessness. This would ultimately lead to a stronger economy and increased government revenue from jobs created. Bibles in school. By getting Bibles into schools, this will reduce school violence and school shootings. Why do we have so many different faiths but read from the same book? Let the children read the book for themselves and build their own faith. It would be a lot better than reading the story of Romeo and Juliet and how they commit suicide in the end. I can't believe they read that in school. Property tax. Property taxes can be a significant burden. If you own your home and don't pay your property tax, you risk losing your property and find out who the true owner is. I propose reforms to alleviate this burden by ending property tax on homeowners so they are not unfairly penalized and finding it hard to pay their property taxes when they are old and on Social Security and have their home taken from them. Don't you, when you get old and own your home, want to be able to keep it? So does everyone else. The Bible says where there is no vision, the people perish. So you too think of things that can help improve the economy. Thank you for considering my vision for a better future. Sincerely, Michael A. Hopkins.